So for the material also, let me go back to import. So import, if you want to import your project, so Rhino file into your project to Emotion. So you have to click on that, and you see this window. So you have to open your Rhino file from here. But one thing that I want to mention is you have to make sure to export your object in Rhino as a FBX. So once you select your object in Rhino file, you have to go to File and select Exported, and then export your objects or project in FBX. And then you will able to open your Rhino file as FBX file into Emotion here. So right now I'm not going to add the Rhino file here. So I'm going to hit cancel. And the next one is modeling, and I haven't modeled anything yet here, and so you don't see anything here. So go back to material, and materials, I haven't added any materials to this scene, so you don't see any material. So but for here, so I'm going to add materials in this scene. So go back to library and select library, and you see all this material in your library, which is quite nice and perfect, and you can easily add a different material to your project. So I'm gonna go and hit metal, and you see this metal, which all of them are free and you can use those except this. I'm going to show you, if you see some of those arrows, so you're not able to add or download these materials. You have to purchase them in um, to emotions of the materials and objects. You have to purchase them if you want to, like for example, if you like another material, if you have a specific material that you want to add to your project, you have to go and purchase them. But you have all these free materials in here. So I'm gonna just head and find one of those and then add to this sphere. So I'm gonna just select like Cooper. So and then once you select your material, you have to drag this. As you see, I drag this, and then I'm gonna add it to a sphere, and you can add it to your specific your own objects, right? And so here you go, and you'll see the light Cooper material down here in this material section. And let me go back and add another material. Let me go back to materials, and I want to add the brick. So choose one brick, and then I'm gonna drag this brick into my scene, and you see I'm gonna just add it to the ground. um, and you see the brick and the second material that I have added to this, and you see these two materials in this section. Also, you see this 3 point, and so you can duplicate this material or rename and add to use library, and you can build your own user library as well. And once you go to user library, you can build and select one folder and rename it, and you make your own folder for materials or objects. So I'm going to go back to library, and once you select on the material, and also here you can you have a setting, and you'll see the setting, so you can change the work on the material, then intensity, add the intensity or decrease that, or opacity and x-ray and all those. So feel free to work with that. Also, you can just change the color and temperature and everything to your material as well, but you have to make sure you select your material. Okay, I'm gonna add go back to the library, and I'm gonna add trees and vegetation. So you see trees, landscape, bushes and grass, flowers, rocks and etc. So I'm gonna go add to one tree to the things that I have. So here I'm gonna select this and select your tree and drag the tree to your thing. And here you'll see the once you selected and added the trees, and you'll see this setting in this right hand side, and you can change the edge of the tree, and here with dragging this down, or dragging this from left to right. And also you can change the summer, temp, winter for the tree as well. And as you see this gumball, I can move this up and put it here, and this selected. And then let me go back again to the library, and you'll see the grass, bushes, or rocks. You can add the rock if you want to, and also, so if you want to rescale this, so as I mentioned earlier, you can select scale, and if you go, like for example, if you want to rescale it align one, Z or X or Y, so you have to select one of those, or they're like, for example, if you want to rescale a whole rug, so you have to make sure you select Z and X, Y. I mean, just simply just with holding your mouse the center, so you can just, drag the rescale it down, scale it up. Okay. So I'm gonna scale it down, and then go back to move, and move this up. Even you can rotate your object, or whatever you have from here.